Hello everyone, my name is Juan Carlos Sanchez. I'm a student from Universidad Nacional Pedagógica Francisco Morazán, English program, English level 2. My professor is Mr. Medina. I'm going to answer some questions. The first question is, what are the advantage and disadvantage of being self-employed compared to working for a company? Which would you prefer? First of all, being self-employed means you are your own boss. You work for by yourself, for example, as a freelance, or you are the owner of your company. Well, the advantage of being your self-employed is you are the owner on your own time. You don't have boss. You work according with your time. If you want to earn a lot of money, you have to make a big effort. If you have a lot of chores in your house or another activities, you are feel free to make them. But the disadvantage are you don't have salary. You have to work for your own money. For example, salespersons eh, have a base payment. This is a payment they receive punctually, and they make extra money. So if you don't work in your own business all the time, you don't earn money. This is a big advantage. So you don't have co-workers to celebrate, and you don't have to extra payment. In Honduras, we have two extra payment in this on December uh, and on July. Um, so for me, that are the disadvantage to be self-employed, and I prefer to work by my own because uh, this make me let me study. Uh, Sometimes it's difficult because I don't have a schedule, so I have some projects with with foreign people, so I have to wake up so early to chat with them. So sometimes is stressful, but I doing what I like to do. Well, the other question is, do you think it's good for children to want to have the job described in the article? Why or why not? Well, to get, to get in context, the article is related with the being famous and rich. This article talk about how the people, the young people, I mean, nowadays prefer to being sports stars, musicians, YouTubers, and people who earn money with the advertisements or a lot of public, a lot of fans. Eh, well, the question is again, do you think it's good for children to want the job that described in the article? Well, it depends. In one hand, it's good. They earn their own money and they don't expect their parents give them money so they learn to be independent person. In the other hand, it's not good because the pressure and the childhood of them is wasted because it's a lot of pressure because they have to make a lot of effort to being successful, to being famous, being a public person. So it's not good and it's not bad. It's just another stressful job. Okay, according to the Rotter, goals create pressure because once you achieve them, they are replaced with new goals. Do you agree? I agree that goals create stress because it's difficult being famous. You have to constantly creating content to stay on top. If you are not creating content or stay in touch with your fans or your followers, you are losing your famously. Well, the another question is, why do you think create more pressure trying to get the job you want or working at a job? Well, more pressure comes from working for a job because you are working for another person. You are not all the time you are doing what you want. So this is not good for what kind of person. Um, but for once, it's good. They are made for this kind of job. So the last question is, what stress and pressure might be associated with to being an athlete? Do you think this job will be more or less stressful than an IT career? Why? Yes, because these kind of career are short terms job because you have a limit age to being successful. If you don't achieve your goals, you are nothing. You are, I mean, you is less probably you being rich. It's difficult this kind of career. A lot of people trying to get a lot of money, so the competition is difficult. But being IT professional is difficult. You have to deal with people they don't know much respecting technology. They just want to get solution and answers, and it's difficult trying to explain many times uh, how to make that kind of things. Well, this is all for now. Thank you for watching me.